What drove those are people?
Which are people?
The Netflix, the Prime, it's gatekeepers. Once they don't enter one place like this, they want to just block the road. See, nobody else can enter except through them. They release money for projects, and on the budget, maybe your name now, they say now $5,000 or $10,000 they want to pay you. But in actual fact, they didn't even pay you up to $500. I don't believe why I should take part in a movie and I should have a problem promoting the movie. It's my work. So then I said another thing. And I said, Yawa. Then I burst out like, Mr. Branch, you cannot speak Hausa. I was like, let me know, like, I cannot. And I go, you have the accent. Yes, I have the accent because I'm an actor. Then come turn cover, make it still, make it jolombo, where. Hey! Me dai hokpo, where me reto pedona.
Heba! Heba, what's up, my people? Ha una day. It's Adon Pat Morella here, and you're locked in for another refreshing edition of Movies Uncut, where we talk to some of the very special people who go the extra mile to put a smile on your face. Today, we're talking to my big brother.
Heba, Basharon Femi Branch. One and only.
We have a deal! Yay! Get up! Everything I do here is for your own good!
Boss, it is indeed an honor. Thank you so much for granting us the honor and the pleasure of doing this interview.
I mean, I'm very honored to finally meet Don Paparella. I've been here with these guys for years. I mean, I'm talking decades, you know. I'm not just 5 years ago. We're talking about OG. So before IG.
I tell you, before the IG, before social media.
That's right.
So, boss, you have been. Normally we'll start with your names and all that, but there's something that I really, really wanted us to talk about. We've been trying to schedule this interview now for a bit now. You've been very, very busy. In shuttling different sets, transiting between states. How do you manage this? How do you cope?
It's a blessing. I say it's a blessing because sometimes when, we're going through the stress of the jumping from one side to the other and everything, you start complaining, you forget that there are people that, just wish they could even have 1 or 2 sets to be called to.
True.
You understand? People who are probably your contemporaries, people who might even be better than you, but I mean, nobody's calling them, nobody remembers them. So for you to still be relevant, especially after, going to 36 years in the industry.
Yes.
It's a blessing. It's just God's grace because, in fact, I've been battling with
Sorry. You have some
that's
cold.
what I was about to say.
You have cold. I noticed that.
As in that's part of the fallout of what we're talking about. So it's not easy because you're driving from state to state. And it's just God's protection. But like I say, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. We thank God that we're still doing it right now. We're still strong. We're still relevant. We're still at the top of our game. So it's a blessing. Coping is by God's grace.
All right. So, boss, now officially, let us meet you, up close and personal.
I'm Basharon David Babafemi Branch Oshunkoya. The Oshunkoya is my family name. I hail from Odushambora town in Ijebu Northeast local government of Ogun State. I was born in Shagamu, but I'm actually from Odushambora town in Ijebu Northeast. I come from a family of four boys, though I have 3 stepbrothers as well. So we're all men, man. My mom, in fact,
strong woman.
Yeah, so I'm an actor, filmmaker, like you all know, actor, director, producer. Then I'm also a playwright, a published playwright and poet. I published my first anthology of 50 poems and 3 plays in 2010 to celebrate my 40th birthday.
Wow.
I published my second book 2 years ago. That's Komen. That's a theatrical adaptation of the story of Queen Esther in the Bible, which coincidentally, I'll be going on set within the next few days to shoot the screen adaptation of that book.
Of the book? That's nice.
That's the story.
But is he a production or someone else is?
I'm producing it for Isheda TV.
Oh, okay, Isheda TV.
They are doing amazing work, bringing Bible stories, especially about strong women in the Bible.
Oh, yeah.
Bringing their stories to life in film to inspire young girls of today and
Isheda
also women
TV.
and Isheda TV on YouTube.
That's
That's
nice.
owned by Tayo and her husband Bashir Bashir
Oh,
Fakorede.
okay. Bashir
Yes.
Fakorede.
Yeah, I moved around a bit because both my parents were teachers then. So I moved from SS Peter and Paul in Shomolu.
Oh, Shomolu.
Before now, that's
Shomolu
what we
here
live
in
in Shomolu.
Lagos.
Yes.
Okay.
Before we now moved to Satellite Town, where I went to Satellite Town Primary School. From there, and I went to Air Force Secondary School Ikeja.
Okay.
I was supposed to be admitted at the Air Force Military School just, but my papa leg no longer so they don't take me. So I went to Air Force Secondary School Ikeja. From where I went to the Obafemi Awolowo University, first got admitted with religious studies because that year the Kasu English and English are my main subject. So I was given provisional admission before, so it was later that I now transited to dramatic arts. Yes, so great of the greatest.
Yes.
So so I've been blessed to be recognized for my work by different organizations, institutions, amongst which is my doctoral degree, which I got at the Heimweldius University for the doctorate in arts. I got a fellowship with the United Nations Institute for Peace and Governance.
Okay.
So I'm a fellow of the institute, and I'm also got the award of the Commander of Peace, which I carry behind my name. In 2016, I got my first traditional title, which is a Bashorun of Ilugu North.
Oh, yeah.
And also a member of the Kingmakers Council. So I'm also a
Kingmaker.
Yeah, so I'm also the Jaguar Shah of Edeland. The title was given to me by His Royal Majesty. That's the Timi of Ede.
Okay.
Yes, Kabishi Yoba Adeshola Lawal. So that's about it in a nutshell.
Wow. One of your most recent works, Ireke, you played the role of Otumba Abbas. And we understand that you have a personal connection with that character. I'd like us to talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, it was very funny because it was in Ireke. That was the first time anybody would hear of that. Because the character I played, Abbas was taken, the name Abbas was taken from the notorious slaver.
Yes.
In Badagry, who owns the slave barracoons in Badagry, for those who have been to Badagry to see the slave
yes, I've been there.
Era relics and all that. So he owns that barracoon, that you see, the most popular barracoon there. He was my maternal great-grandfather. It's very funny because it was just like last year, and I was doing some research on him. And I found out a lot about the guy.
Okay.
He has been so demonized because of in fact, he has been made the face of the slave trade, But the truth of the matter is, as at that period, that was the thing. That was the trade. It's just like the time it was cocoa. Every rich man, if you never do cocoa, you never get money.
Yes, no, of course.
So slave trade, every rich person then, everybody was involved in slave trade. Everybody. Some people, because of the kind of positioning he had, so he was just targeted as having been banned because the structure that he still exists. Yes. So that's why they can really pin it on him. But this guy, I found, did a lot of, in fact, far much more good than people would even care to imagine. Okay. Like one of the primary things that he did was that the Ayetoro town that you are seeing today, that same Ayetoro that you keep hearing, Ayetoro town in Ogun State, was founded by this same Abbas.
Wow.
This same Siriki Abbas.
Amazing.
It's not even him founding the town that is amazing. It is the reason for which he founded it. Because that was a period where there was a lot of civil strife. In Yoruba land, there was a lot of civil strife. There was a lot of wars. Civil war here and there, different tribes and everything. So there were a lot of displaced people. So he now thought that, okay, fine. What can we do for all these people that are displaced? So because they end up going to different communities. In some places they are accepted, but in most places they are not accepted. They are treated badly and all that. So he now decided to found a settlement for them.
Okay.
Where all the displaced people from different tribes will have a home. It will be their own, you understand?
Their own place.
It's a new beginning, their own place. You understand? That's why it's called Ayetoro. That means life is better. Or life is now better, or life has improved.
Yes.
You understand? So that was why he founded that town, so that all the displaced people will have a place to call home.
Settle.
And that is what has become the Ayetoro town of today. If you go to Ayetoro town now, it is his statue you see in the middle of the town. I think it's around the palace or something like that. Siriki Abbas. Do you understand? So that is just one of the things that he has done. I mean, he has done so many more things, because it's like after the abolishment of slave trade,
yeah.
Everybody had to go into legit business. But I found out that he even went into legit business even before the abolishment of the trade. They have tried so much to erase his name from history. All those achievements, they erase it. The only thing that they bring to the fore is the fact that he was a slave trader and all of that. Okay. But we're doing something about that very soon because, I feel that... I
was going to say that.
Yeah, no.
You can rewrite history.
We're definitely working on it. Look, I'm not going to try to like polish him up or make him look good because he's my maternal great-grandfather or anything like that. We're going to tell the story like it is. He was a victim. This guy was taken at the age of 4 or something like that. That's the age he was taken. He was taken as a slave and he was taken first to Benin Republic. The master he served there is Abbas. You understand? And he was so intelligent that the master started teaching him. He taught him, he converted him to Islam. His name is actually Ifa something, Kiniko. You understand? I'm trying to remember his real surname. But it was his first master's name that was Abbas. He taught him, found out that he's very intelligent and everything. Before Williams, because his name is Seriki Williams Abbas. Okay. Before Williams, a slaver that came to trade with Abbas, saw him and this guy's very intelligent and took him. And he now taught him to speak different languages. He became like his right-hand man and everything. The master now told him that, okay, look, you know what? I am ready to allow you to go back to Nigeria, to go and, to go back, but on condition that you are going to head work my business there. You're going to work for me there.
Run my business.
I will give you everything you want. I will set you up, do whatever, but at least you are going back home. But that's, okay, what slave will not accept that condition? So we need to begin to tell our stories.
Yes.
Both the ones we like or the ones we don't, as long as it is truth and it is factual.
True.
We need to begin to tell it. And we need to take responsibility for the role that we played in that whole slave trade thing.
Yes.
We need to take responsibility. Seriki Abbas was a victim of circumstance.
Yes.
He was taken as a child. Now somebody catch him, now somebody sell him.
Yes, now.
But we're blaming him. We don't want to find out how he came to be in that situation that he is. So the real demon is the person that caught a 4-year-old boy and sold him into slavery. So we need to begin to take responsibility for our own part in that whole slavery thing and just stop heaping the blame at the door of the white man.
No, of course.
Because Yoruba say that Bo Guri Oba Lanu. Which means if there's no crack in the wall, the lizard will not see anywhere to penetrate. That's it.
I was going to ask you, your experience on the set of Ireke. Let's talk about the set itself. Right. You had international actors. We had white actors actually on set and all that, and you were there. And you were playing a very, very key role. What was the feeling like? What was the experience like working on the set?
Well, it was interesting. Sadly, it was not. It was not a very long engagement.
Okay.
Because,
how long did you guys shoot for?
They shot for weeks, but I was only, because of my character,
okay,
I was only there, I think, for just a couple of days. Okay. So I didn't really get to spend so much time, but even that period that I spent was very enlightening. I was especially thrilled that we were doing a story that borders around slave trade. I was very happy that there are filmmakers that have decided to be, because I was talking about doing this story that I just mentioned, for instance. Yes. And the response I was getting from people was that, look, this thing, they're not going to collect them. They're not going to buy them. They're not going to, it's too gritty. It's too sensitive. It's too this, it's too that, which I understand. And I believe that Bonale or St. Peters, she also had the same problem with Funmilayo Ransome Kuti. She had the same problem, I mean, people just don't want to hear the truth. Until she did that movie, a lot of people just knew Funmilayo Ransome Kuti as the first woman to drive a car in Nigeria. How insulting is that? I mean, imagine that kind of legacy. A woman that did that much.
There's so much.
But the only thing that is being taught about her in school is that she was the first woman to drive a car. So that is the kind of society we find ourselves, sadly. Sadly. So, but I was happy that, I mean, just like Bologna or Sibitas did, that there are some other filmmakers that have decided to take the bull by the horn. It's costly to do. Because it's not about raising money to shoot a film and any money can be raised. But it is getting your money back. Getting it is back. Being able to sell that product that you are putting so much in. You understand? So for them to do that, even when they knew the challenge ahead that this might be a tough one to sell, but they're like, look, this thing just has to be done. I mean, I give that kudos to them. When I stood in my barracoon on set, as Abbas. And I stood there and we're about to shoot that scene where my customer, the white guy, comes to buy the slaves. While they were preparing for the scene, while they were setting up cameras, setting up light and everything, I was in a totally different space. You know, it was because normally when I try to get into a character, I look for I have anchors. I have different things. I dig into my subconscious, dig into my deep data bank there, okay, from experience, from whatever, okay, how do we flesh this guy? What do I have in there I can use to bring this guy to life? And for me, bang, it was Abbas. And because I was doing everything is still fresh because it's something I'm on right now and I'm doing that. And now I find myself here and I'm like, wow. It was, my brother, because they really tried, because we had some slaves there that they were washing. You understand? They were in the band, they were watching with like they scrub this, scrub that, and everything. And you know, this and this. Oh yeah, you turn, open your teeth. Oh yeah, open your mouth. Oh yeah, you're happy. Oh yeah, bend down, turn around for him. A lot of people saw that as a comic relief of the film. A lot of people enjoyed the scene. But for me, it was more than that. I was imagining my great-great-grandfather doing this same thing. I was imagining how many lives. Because in the barracks, a lot of them don't even make it out of the barracks. Because if you see the kind of chains that they are tied in, they can. So as much as, I know that I'm still conflicted as to where to place the guy. If you go into the barrack, if you see some chains, they said this was one, they use it to hold the mouth of, like they want to punish his slave. They use it to hold the mouth like that so that the person cannot, whatever. Another one, they say they used to, as in it is, I'm like, okay, so,
Hi. I can imagine he hold you. I can see, I can understand, you know, your personal connection, you know, with this film. I think this will make a lot of people go see the movie, okay? You should go see, you finish work for that character, Shah. I'm not gonna lie you. All right, let's do something lighter, okay?
Please.
Because I know, let's do something lighter. But I'm going to task you a little bit. I know that you sing. I've heard you sing. So even if it is 4 lines, the first song that comes to your mind, just sing the chorus for us. Let's lighten up the mood.
Le blad mu no we oto Jehovah she bede mi je egbe gigompa we popo ni wa se oto gbigbo wiwe me popo ni wa se oto gbigbo wiwe me dai rampo we mire to pedona mina pa gwigo na to hallelujah we de mi je egbe gigompa.
Hey, bro, stand for yourself now. You try. Wait till I food. Easy. You have an amazing voice. You know, the truth is you're blessed with a lot of. Anyway, I know you do stage too, so definitely you go sing, and that's beautiful. What does it mean? The song?
It's actually it's a worship song to God.
Worship song.
Yeah, so it's actually extolling God.
Okay,
praising, just generally praising and extolling God. Worship.
That's a beautiful song. You know, an idea just came to me. If you're making that your Queen Esther movie, the a cappella of this would actually be great as a soundtrack.
That's one of the soundtracks of Queen Esther.
You see, so they think that we'll be creative people.
I already mentioned it about like that.
The a cappella, just the way you sang it like this, so not just maybe with strings and maybe, you know, with a quartet. You know, just have this playing as a it's you sing it. You sing it, please. One harmony, just one harmony, just one. Maybe a tenor, or it could be an alto. Just that. It will blow.
Yes, boss.
You know. So now, boss, let's talk about stage now. How would you say that, you know, being a stage actor has impacted you, your skill set as a screen actor?
Oh, immensely. I mean, I don't know what kind of actor. I wouldn't even be here if it hadn't been for the stage, because that's my foundation. If I'm a good actor today, it's because of my training, my theatrical training.
Okay.
It's because then it was total theater. Total theater means you are taught everything. It doesn't matter what area of specialization you have, whether it is acting, whether it is directing, whether it's playwriting, whether it's whatever, you are taught everything. So there are stages in the course where you learn about costume and makeup, you learn about set design and lighting.
Absolutely.
You learn about playwriting. So it is total theater, and you are prepared thus so that wherever you find yourselves in life, in the course of your career, you are able to function and deliver. That was the idea, and that is what stands us out. So that's why when you see people like Choke Silva.
Yes.
They are still there. They're still relevant today.
Yes.
People like Olu Jacobs.
Yes.
People like RMD.
Yes.
They are still there. They're still relevant today.
Yes.
You understand? You see somebody like Macaroni. I'm coming down to the younger ones now. Someone like Macaroni, someone like Brother Shaggy.
Yes.
They can transition from the skit was their way in.
Yeah.
You understand? But you see them when they transition to serious acting roles, they deliver. That is the stage. That is theater. It is in this part of the world that we look at theater actors as being
absolutely.
That was then. But outside of this world,
they still go back to Broadway. Yes. They still go back in between movies.
In fact, right now, Denzel has said he's retiring from being
screen. He wants to focus here on stage on Broadway. Yeah,
and he's like, he said he would always describe himself as a stage actor that does film.
Okay,
and that's what I am as well.
You are.
I am a stage actor that acts in film.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay. I agree.
So a huge percentage of our people are film actors that wouldn't even dare go near stage.
But you would advise them to
go
back to stage, go learn the rudiments of stage, fundamentals.
There's a preparation it gives you, because with stage, everything is live. Yes. Now, with film, there are two different formats, no doubt. But with film, you have all of this. You have light, you have sound, you have camera. If I'm making a mistake now, the director can say, cut. Okay, this is how you do it. Okay, right, let's have another take. Okay, rotate. I can have like 20, I can have 100 takes.
Takes till they get the right one.
I have been on set with actors at 10 takes, 20 takes like this. I go one day, I say, God, deliver my life. Help me. Do you understand? So you can do that. You can have that advantage in film. But you cannot have that with stage.
No, you can't.
So that is why stage takes there's a long period of preparation.
Yes.
You understand? For stage, you rehearse for months. Or at least weeks because you know that once you get there, you have to get it right. There's no stop, there's no cut, there's nothing. But film has shorter preparation period because you can always cut and then edit. They can always add this, remove this. Maybe if you did this, they can patch it up for you, do all that, can cut this and this, makeup can cover this one, that one can cover this one. But in stage, there is nothing like that. It is you and your destiny and your life.
Yes, so
we've seen performance where you go finish, where people go throw you stone, go kill you, thunder fire your
generation. And you go if maybe say if brutal go. If brutal.
So you are there, you are receiving this one where we go do film where they're going to review, they're going to critique later. You're going to sit down for your they look the thunder fire, you know what I mean? They yap later. This one you will receive your critique straight right there live. It is live, it's up to you hot, as in the hot. You understand? So there's nothing like that. Nothing beats it.
Nothing. I agree.
Then as a stage actor, I can go on stage. I can people are amazed. Like we're reading, they bring it. I see a script now. I see like 5. Although it's ridiculous doing a film, you give me a film script and I'm seeing a film script and a screenplay and I'm seeing lines 3, 5, 10 pages of lines. It is madness because that's another problem we have in the industry. Okay. As in the people that write, our screenwriters, they don't understand
the dialogue.
They don't understand the different genres. Okay. That when you're writing for stage is different from when you're writing for film.
For film.
Now for stage, it is more dialogue driven.
Yes.
You understand? Because it's all about you being there. You are saying everything. You are explaining everything. You understand?
Yes.
But film, you have so many accoutrements, so many things to aid your performance that you do not need to speak too much.
Too many lines.
You understand? I don't need to imagine I'm acting and I have to say, I will slap you right now and you will cry and your eyes will run water. I'm like, I don't understand. So what's something from just slapping him and him crying? Do you understand? Yes. Because it's called the pictures in America. They call it the pictures. That's what they call movies. The pictures,
motion pictures,
or motion pictures. You understand? It didn't say motion sound. It didn't say motion dialogue. It's motion. It's motion pictures. Picture. Do you understand? Movie started with just pictures, no sound.
Frames, slapstick.
With the Charlie Chaplin and all of that. It was later that sound was introduced.
Yes.
It is not wrong, but now people like to talk. Our people like to talk. They cannot even connect with deep emotion. I was an actor on the set, I remember very well. And there was this scene between two young actors, and it was a love scene.
Yes.
And they were supposed to just, be in love, talk,
express
and
love.
everything. And these guys were not just connecting. They were just. I had to ask the director. The director was talking about. Sorry, director, please, can I have a minute? I was like, bros, please, because he was exasperated.
Yes.
He had done everything he could. I now brought my own stage experience, and I was like, okay, you know what? No sound, don't say a word.
Yes.
For 1 minute, I'm going to time you. Just just hold each other's gaze. Hold the hand. Feel free to do anything with the hand and everything. Feel free to do anything. You can stroke the face, do whatever. Hold that gaze and don't utter a sound for 1 minute. And I said, go. In not 5 seconds. Yeah, don't go. I'm like, guys, don't make a sound. Okay, go. Try.
Guys.
Do you understand? Like, it was ridiculous. They could not hold a gaze for 1 minute, 60 seconds. They were uncomfortable.
So they didn't have a connection. There was no vibe.
It's because they had no training. It's about training. The set, like I say to a lot of people, the set is not a place to be training actor. Unfortunately, we face that a lot. Because most of the people we bring on set are not trained actors. The problem is with the producers and the directors. I, as a director, will not bring an untrained actor on set and now start putting other serious, trained or professional actors through the stress of having to sit down while I teach this one what to do. It's an insult to the professional actors that I have on set. If I even want to use an amateur actor, I will do all of the training before I bring that person before the camera.
True.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
True.
But these people, they have no training. The directors themselves have no orientation to know that this is not proper. So I'm using this opportunity to say that for every director that brings an untrained actor on set and now you start training the person before the camera on the time of the professional actor on set, is it an insult to that professional actor? I'm not saying you shouldn't work with amateur actors or what, but do your training outside. Not in front of the camera, not on the set while time is burning and everybody is there to deliver. You understand what I'm saying?
I get you.
So, that is the difference between a stage actor and whatever
Just a film
else.
actor, a
Do
screen
you understand?
actor.
My favorite method is internalization.
Yes, internalize.
Because I'm a student of Stanislavski. You understand? So, and what that simply means is that I internalize the character to such an extent that by the time I get on set, you must not see anything that resembles Femi Branch. Because you already have a problem by seeing Femi Branch's face, body, and everything. So I must take your focus away from the face you know and make you believe that this is another person. So that I believe is what I was able to do by what people tell me, because it is people that will tell you whether you did it or you did not do it.
Because with Basharuga was...
that is what I believed happened with Basharuga. I was just doing... If I had done anything less, I would have been a fraud. That means I collected St. Peter's money for nothing. I scam him. Do you understand? You cannot see Femi Branch.
True.
And my fellow actors on set will even look at, God, we calm down. Because it had to be extreme.
Yes.
Sometimes you have to go extreme for it to happen.
Yes.
Sometimes you don't really struggle so much, but because this character was so iconic, it was so bigger than life.
I see.
And that meant losing myself.
Entirely.
I had to wear the look I hated most. Because all of us get look we would like.
Yes.
As you know, when you get this your fine boy look now, I'm sure this is your favorite look. You get me, just say make you shave all this your hair, shave this your hair now. I'm sure you're not go happy. So I had to use the look, I had to uglify myself to myself. So I let myself go. I was eating a bar like 2 a.m. in the night, which I do sometimes anyway. But this one I was eating it consistently. No, as in I had to let the belly come out, because the physique is still there. I was doing the light workout, but I had to let the belly come out. I shaved everything because that's the look I hate most. By the way, I shaved my hair, my beard, everything. I saw it, man.
It was very believable.
I had to look ugly to myself. to convince myself first that this is not Femi Branch that we like. So that is it. So that's what stands out a stage actor from any other actor.
Let's lighten up the mood.
Okay.
Let's lighten up the mood.
Okay.
You're a Yoruba man, and I know that the average Yoruba man can cook. So we're going to ask you to give us your recipe for efo. It's going to be in 30 seconds.
You put your oil on the fire. You would have grated your pepper. You usually put your pepper there. So let the pepper fry. So you put all your dry fish, your white shrimps, your small pama you don't chop, or any other protein you want to put in here. Don't dump them inside and this one will go allow to fry well and all that. Then put some seasoning there, put some Maggi cubes, put the ground shrimps and all that, all the seasoning put on inside. Wait, make the thing, cover well, make it steam. Then I can carry my vegetable, come put her inside, then cover for like some seconds and open and then come turn them. Then I put my scent leaves, then turn it, then cover it again. Then after that, I would have had my boiled snails and all that, so I now put all the other big proteins. Then come turn her, cover, make it steam, make it jolombo well.
Hey,
then finally you can have just sprinkle your small salt on it, turn her for taste. Banger.
Hey, it don't finish.
You can do it.
Hey, that's your long one. That is sweet,
That's it.
That's your long one. I read food talk.
That's
All
it.
right. Being a playwright and a director and having to act under other directors, what are some of the things you think specifically directors should know about directing actors?
I think the number one thing that every director should know that is a no for when directing an actor is never act for the actor. It's a mistake that a lot of directors make. Don't, if you have to act for an actor, you are not a good director. I know a lot of people that do this. Some of my guys say, I don't think you see this one, I go, this it's just like the craze. But the truth is the truth. And some of the actors that do this are those that act and direct. Directors that can act.
Okay.
Or directors that were actors but are now directors. Or directors that direct and act at the same time. They are the ones that do this a lot.
Okay.
You understand? So they want to, you understand? They want to show you, especially when they're trying to explain something and you're not getting it. So the next thing they want to act it for you. The moment you do that, you have interfered with that person's process.
Yes.
Because the fact that the actor already knows that you are an actor or you can act already is a challenge for the actor. You understand?
Yes.
Then you are the director now, so you are the helm of affairs. So you'll be your guy for that stage. Now, both of you are not relating as actors. You are relating as actor-director now.
Yes.
So for you to now be showing him how to do it's a no. If you cannot, and this usually happens because most of the time, there is no preparation time before cameras roll. Because normally, you are supposed to have an engagement.
Yes.
Every director is supposed to have an engagement with the actor.
Actors.
They're supposed to engage with the actor as in direct, okay, this is my direction, this is where I want to go with this story. So what's your take on this character? As in, what do you have to say about this character? How do you want to play this character? There must be an next thing. The director will say, this is what I want to do. The actor will say, this is what I want to do. Then they will agree on, okay, this is what we want to do. Because it's a collaborative effort.
Yes.
So they will agree on that. So if the actor needs to do any background work on that, he will begin to do it. The director will let him know, okay, this and this and this. So once that understanding is there, any good actor will know what to do to take it from there. So that when you come on set, there's already an agreement, there's already an understanding. So it is not on set that you now have to, no, that is not, it's like you don't understand the character, that shows the director has not done his work. Because I won't say the actor has not done his work, because the actor, of course, came with something.
Yes, of course.
So it is the director, I said, that has not done his work of relating with the actor to find out what are you coming with. So let's see whether what you are coming with will fit into. So if I created a round hole and you are coming with a square peg, it won't fit in.
It won't fit.
So you need to understand that what I have here is a round hole. Okay, you have a square peg right now. Okay, maybe I like your square peg, but my round hole too is not a bad idea.
Do an octagon.
So let's see. Oh, bring the worry you. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So let's 20, and let me add some edges to my whole of my circle. Then you two smoothing out some of your edges, and we end up with
an octagon. Yeah,
that's the way it's supposed to be.
Most of these interviews, actors. I think directors can also learn, especially from professionals, people who have been around for a bit.
Yeah.
So if there is anything else,
Yes, I think another thing we should also be mindful of is casting.
Okay.
I think casting is very, very essential because once you've gotten your casting wrong, that is actually where some of these problems also start from. When you are now having a problem with having to teach an actor how to act or whatever. Apart from the fact that you didn't do your due diligence with the actor before coming on set, then if the casting was wrong from the beginning, there's little or nothing you can do. Now, you are shooting an Igbo movie now, an Igbo epic movie.
Okay.
You went to cast somebody that doesn't speak Igbo, which is not bad. Is not good with languages.
Okay.
So cannot even effect an accent, which is the problem. Now, you've already created, that is wrong casting. Now, it doesn't matter whether that guy is a seasoned actor, whether he has been acting for decades or whatever, that person cannot deliver that role. Because, like I said it doesn't speak Igbo, but I said that is not a problem.
Yeah.
Because language is just a medium of communication.
True.
We have language coaches. I have done several films, Igbo movies where I had to play Igbo characters. And I spoke Igbo. And people are even, when I'm on some, in fact, I just finished a job recently and I was playing an Igbo man. And Nami, because they casted me, you understand? They casted me. They were not even expecting me to speak Igbo.
Yes.
Because it was a contemporary story anyway. So, but I always try to bring that authenticity to your character. Because I'm always happy when I get such roles that for them to even see me as being able to play this, so I have to justify their trust.
Yes.
So it is me always on set. I'm like, okay, for this line, I need an expression or something like that. Can you go? Then they're like, okay, so how do I say this and this and this? And they're like, yeah, they give to me. The problem with language sometimes is that there are now different variations. This one, so this one, you can say like this. I say, this is Anambra Igbo. This is going to be like, just give me one. So I just pick it, I'll run it, rehearse it. Sometimes we'll be taking a shot, I'll get there, I forget them, like, God damn, God, give me that line. But that's the effort because I'm an actor. That's where I was trained. I can pick up an accent. Just tell me what it sounds like. Just give it to me. I will say it, and you will think I was born there. I have done Hausa roles, Hausa characters that I entered supermarket in Abuja. And Hajias were speaking Hausa to me. You understand? Because I play one detective, I can't even remember his name again now, and I was blasting Hausa. And I went into a supermarket in Abuja, and this fine women just came up to me and and then they started to get so they spoke the first one. I said, I said, so when I said the first, so then now, I think they said something that didn't quite go with my response. So then I said another thing, and I said, Yawa. Then I burst out like, Mr. Branch, you cannot speak Hausa. I'm like, I will lie to lie. Let me know, like, I cannot. And I go, you have the accent. Yes, I have the accent because I'm an actor. But I cannot speak Hausa. Wallahi. I wish I could. It was very, very, because it was, funny enough, the first three responses enter.
You enter.
So they don't believe. They
got
it. So the last one, I got there and said, I said, how you cannot, So, I mean, it's beautiful. So, if you want to cast an actor for any role, he must have all of the tools to deliver that role or that character. If you do, that's the job of casting directors. You understand? So, fine. Most of the time, we don't use casting directors. In fact, we hardly ever use casting directors. But if you as a producer must cast or you as a director must cast, then you must look out for all of the necessary ingredients that this actor possesses. Not that you now bring the actor on set, you now start embarrassing the actor by incessant corrections, and it now looks like the guy don't feel act again or the guy don't pass in prime or something like that. The fault is from you. You had no business casting this person for this role. So casting is very, very important. And once you've missed that from the beginning, it cannot be corrected again.
Have you ever considered starting, like, even if it's just a mentoring school, where you can transfer some of this knowledge to the young ones coming?
Yes. I have tried.
Okay.
sadly, it hasn't worked out so far. And the problem is actually because of time, because this profession is a very selfish one.
Yes.
It hardly gives you time for anything else. Some years ago, we tried to do what I call the Femi Branch Play Fest.
Yes.
Where the goal was to have different universities, their drama departments, perform my plays, they pick different plays, and they'll perform it. Then, it will also be a mentoring opportunity for me to go there. So at some stage in the rehearsals, I'll go there, work with them, fine tune things and all of that. Then it's a competition as well. So we'll screen to the last 3, last 2, then we'll now get the winner. So we now give them different prizes and everything, scholarships and all that, opportunities to act in films and in film roles, things, stuff like that. So, but we started planning got to quite a stage, but unfortunately because of funding, that we couldn't go far with it. Then after that, I didn't have time and everything.
I think that's a problem.
It's something, so it's something that definitely is still in the works.
You started as a stage actor as far back as 1991. Today you're a screen god. You've done and covered different areas. I have these questions in 2 parts. The first one is, do you think you've been challenged as an actor? And if the answer is not in the affirmative, what role would you say you are chasing? What's that character that you are craving to play?
I have been very blessed because, of course, naturally you have a bucket list of kind of roles you want to play in your career and everything before you throw in the towel. And I've ticked quite a lot of those boxes already. One thing that I've always wanted to do that was I felt that, okay, I need to do it outside of Nigeria, but they brought it right to my door here, which was to star in an animated movie. I got to do that with Iwaju now.
You will do more.
That's the Disney,
Disney.
Iwaju and everything, which was beautiful. And that wasn't the first. I did Queen Malika with the Inkblock and Unique Studios as well and all that. So what I would really love to do is actually work on a Hollywood set. Either a Hollywood set or a Bollywood set. You understand?
Interesting.
And I'm talking about their epic. So at least to have that as an experience, I also worked on a Hollywood set and it's just to see what it feels like. Because the reason I say, I've done international jobs, there's no doubt about it. I've worked with people, from different continents, but it was here. They all come here. I've worked with American filmmakers, British filmmakers, South African filmmakers, but I would like to work with them on their home turf.
Yes.
You understand? There's a difference because here we are hindered by so many things. We're filming here, we're hindered. The time factor is always a problem for us here. You understand? We're already limited by so many things, and budget is one of the major issues that we have. So even the so-called big budget films that we do here don't even measure up to indie films that are done in Europe, in America, and all of that. But kudos to the filmmakers because we're doing it, and even with that little budget, with that little effort, we're still getting the attention of the international world. So, I would like to work on a Hollywood set.
Proper Hollywood set,
preferably epic. You understand? And it's just to add, after I don't do that, I feel telling her tomorrow, say, okay, I don't go back my village. I don't
okay, that's good. The money could also even retire you too as well.
Are you there?
I'm with you. Well. All right, so can you tell us your top 3 movies at the moment? Top 3 Nollywood movies?
Definitely House of God, of course, my number one.
House of God, okay.
Red Circle.
Red Circle,
yes. Definitely. Then the last one has to be Tequila Monkey.
Brother, she finished work.
Then my boy William Benson finally got his day in the sun.
He did.
Now our clan now.
I know, now stage. We talk clan. Now him be our recent guest now.
We plenty.
I know. We talked about it.
But one by one, we're gonna come out like that. Then Stephen Brown show himself for House of God. William Benson don't show himself for To Kill a Monkey. Tosi Adeyemi said show herself for House of God because that's another stage here. We they come. We plenty.
So now let's talk about actor and actresses. Besides yourself, top 3 actors, top 3 actresses.
They say right now, not be
all time, right now. I beg, no go dey fight my bros.
Okay. So for actors, My boy William Benson.
Yes, boss.
Yes, and then my boy Buchi Franklin.
Now so, Baba. Two from one movie, or two for two.
Two of my guys, man, and they don't disappoint.
From To Kill a Monkey.
Yes, so from To Kill a Monkey.
And then the third one would be?
The third guy, Abi. My boy, Mike Afolani.
Oh, okay, Mike, you try.
My son,
in a try.
Yes.
So let's do females now. Who be the females?
Females, what they doing right now? My girl, Tosin Adeyemi.
Oh,
I mean,
stage to the screen.
Yes, I mean, and she's killing it.
She's a killer.
My beautiful baby girl, Shine Rose, as in Miss Sparkles, To Kill a Monkey,
yes.
As in,
she
yes,
tried. She finished one. You know what I mean? Say, your mama.
Yes,
the way she take to her. Because the way she did transit between pidgin and fluent English, man, you guys have she did try.
Then, number 3 will have to also be my girl, Lily Afe.
Lilia.
Now from Ajochi, what we do Ajochi, now
Lilia tried. She finished work.
Yes,
she was in her element too. For that To Kill a Monkey, she did her element. It be like she don't wait.
No, we're not waiting, bro. You don't get it. Where every good actor is waiting and preparing for that opportunity. Because sometimes you only get it once.
Lilian
and if you make it best of it, it's
shout out.
gone. So shout out. Those are my girls.
We're having a lot of local streamers coming up now. Do you think these local streamers are going to succeed where the global ones succeed? And do you think they would be more beneficial to the Nigerian actor?
Yeah, I mean, eventually we're going to have to start doing our own thing.
Yes.
Eventually we're going to have to. I mean, because so we cannot I'm very excited about I think it's Kava.
Yes,
I just came up. I started by my friend Nazo Nuzo and his team. It's a welcome development, you know. See, but the problem we have, you understand, which it doesn't matter whether it's foreigners that are bringing it for us or whether we're the ones doing it. As long as that problem is not taken care of, we'll still be back to square one, which is gatekeepers.
Thank you, sir.
What drove those are people are gatekeepers.
Which are people?
The Netflix, the Prime, it's gatekeepers.
Please,
you understand?
Elaborate, please.
Do you understand? It's gatekeepers. It's people who, when they enter somebody, once they don't enter one place like this, they want to just block the road. See now, nobody else can enter except through them. Do you understand? That was a major problem. So people were doing, and the way that this thing was set up, and there has to be arbitrators and everything. So you can't go, as a filmmaker, can't go directly, except maybe because I'm Femi branch, maybe they know, but the average filmmaker cannot carry his film and say he wants to go to Netflix and everything. So you have to go through somebody who presents you. And the unfortunate thing is that you don't even know what contract they sign with Netflix or with Prime. You understand?
My God.
So you sign a contract with them. So they sign a contract with Netflix or Prime or so it is. You understand? Yes. So because from people that have told me of their bad experiences, they agree something else with the streaming platform, they come tell you something else. You understand? They can tell you that the streaming platform is just paying $150,000 whereas they collected $250,000.
On your behalf.
Yes, in your name, with your work. You know, so that was happening a lot. Some of the streaming platform found out, they were not happy about it. They released money for projects, and then people, maybe they like, on the budget, maybe your name now, they're saying maybe like $5,000 or $10,000 they want to pay you. But in actual fact, they didn't even pay you up to $500 and everything. So, yeah, it's happening. See, it's not a new thing, but it is when it's now taking to excessively, like that one where I just talked. Now, your name collect $5,000, come pay you $500. That is where the problem is. And the person by someone come find out, and you understand, it now becomes a whole lot. Do you understand? Or some people that I was aware that there was a particular guy that I think that was for Prime just went to go and pack all these old movies, carry and go present to these people as new content. Those ones that come buy and everything for stupid money. So it now ran down the quality of their platform. People are now like, what kind of film are this? All this that you understand? So those are the things that actually spoiled all these things for us. Now we are now taking charge. We want to now do it ourselves and all that. If we can do without the cabals, then we'll be okay. But there will always be the cabals there. Something like that is already happening with the cinemas, but without trying to spark any controversy again or anything like that, all I would just say, because people have your opposing somebody in trouble, because I don't hear that thing. I don't say you sit down, they say, you for your mind, see, I don't go talk. Not maybe you don't go drag my me. The thing is, yes, we can do it by ourselves.
Yeah.
You understand? Thank God for Netflix that came, opened our eyes to certain things, created some opportunities. Thank God for Amazon, but then thank God for Cover and every other local one that is coming up right now. And of course, we need to support them and everything.
Yes.
And they too should help us by doing things like making the opportunities open. They should try as much as possible to cut out the middlemen and deal directly with content owners.
Create a level playing ground for everybody.
With content owners. You understand?
Yes.
Deal with content owners. That will help us a lot. Okay, so let me not say more than that.
Since we're on the subject of streamers, YouTube, do you have personal YouTube productions on your own, or are you planning to produce for YouTube anytime soon?
I've never taken YouTube seriously. I have never taken YouTube seriously. I have 3 YouTube channels.
Okay.
I have one in my company, I have one in my name. I think I have one, God knows what name I use for that one. I start it and I'm like, what's all this? I don't have social media generally. I'm not really social media savvy. You understand? So I don't really understand the whole thing. I say, what's all the buzz? This is about the concentrate on my work, or man, they write. I'll come sit down here, can they do it, can they do But guy, I learned the hard way.
Yes.
You understand? Because I came to realization, man, this is where the world
has moved there.
Do you understand?
That's
so
where we are.
Because now people that are poaching people for ambassadorial deals, for endorsement and all that, they go to your social media page.
That is where they go
see what kind of presence or engagement you have. That's what determines whether you are good or not for their brand.
Yes.
It's that crazy right now. Okay, if you think that's crazy, now movie producers go to IG to cast.
TikTok.
To TikTok.
This TikTok, they're casting from TikTok.
Do you understand? That is insane.
TikTok.
So it is not about how many followers you have. That's what determines, because at the end of the day, they are also interested in numbers. They believe, okay, if he has any kind of number, although it's no longer paying them now, because some of those people don't even help them to do any kind of publicity after whatever. You understand? They don't even help them. It's a big problem, because that is the reason they brought them in the first place. You would know. Like some of us, for instance, now, I don't believe why I should take part in a movie and I should have a problem promoting the movie. I don't know why. It's my work. Me, my contemporaries, a bit below, more above. We come the kind of training we had, the kind of orientation we had. We understand the ethics, the ethos and everything of this job. We understand where compassion is needed, where you need to be strict and businessman. We understand all of those things. And we try to apply them because that is where we're coming from. You understand? So we come from an era where you sell your market.
Abio.
You understand? You have to sell your market as long as you're a part of it and everything. If the film succeeds, everybody succeeds. Fine. The owner of the film will make money. You go make film and you can open doors for more money for you. At least you were paid for it. You understand? So it is not, fine. We're not having clauses in contract saying you must have to promote it. But even those clauses don't work. Because even if you make me sign a contract that says I must promote a film, I must do it on my social media, I must do 2 posts, some even specify that you must do at least 3 posts a day. All of those things don't work. Producers need to understand that they need to gravitate towards people that understand this business, that have the compassion. I hear complaints every time on set that this person, he didn't do this for them, this one came, he just said he's going to spend 1 hour, anytime they're shooting, maybe they have problem, they have to shoot late into the night, they're like complaining. I mean, we all face this, it's not ideal, it's not convenient and everything, but some of us have this thing of, let's just help them, let's just click on that. But not all of us think that way. Even some of us old people don't do that. So it's not all of us who have been in the business for that even do that. Not because they don't know, but they too, maybe out of some bad experience that they too have had, because they take advantage of the most. I have been on sets where they're saying a young actor that they're like, let them shoot his. They're supposed to shoot my stuff. Let them shoot that one's work. That one, I don't want it. Well, boy, it's supposed to be Uncle Femi now. Uncle Femi will understand. Uncle Femi now, you understand. All these children, they don't know this business. I don't want any. So for in mind now, in they eulogize me, in they say because I didn't understand, I go understand. But that's rubbish. Because my work is scheduled to be short. So shoot my freaking job. Don't say because I'm understanding or because I'm whatever, you now pander to a sport nonsense, unprofessional brat who doesn't know the work and who is giving you problem, you already agreed that you're going to work with him for a certain number of days, and he's not telling you that, okay, by this time he has to go because he has a party to attend, or he has an event to go to, or whatever, or maybe you are taking too long, and you now leave somebody else to pander to him because you don't want his trouble. That's rubbish. So that's why some people that can help don't want to help, because they don't want to be seen to be used as floor mats. Start by bringing in people. When you're casting, that's what I'm saying, that the problem is from casting.
Generally, no, society, we reward bad behavior.
Do you understand? It is ridiculous.
And it's becoming
say
rampant.
These guys, but because you feel, say, he go get clout, he go get followers, and they are now messing them up. They don't help them to promote jam.
True.
So why you come to saw other people that are more understand? Maybe you felt that, okay, because that one just has 150,000 followers, this one has 1.5. So deal with him now. Why you not complaining? Deal with the drama that comes with it. So that is it. But normally, I mean, you're supposed to promote any job that you are in.
True.
Because in promoting the job, you're equally promoting yourself. Like, okay, look at William now. William is I'm so happy for him that he's milking it.
He is.
But in every step he's taking, he's promoting the film, he's promoting his brand, he's promoting Kemi Adentiba's brand. Everybody is benefiting from it. That's the way and so I don't know why someone will find it very hard to now say you want to promote a film for somebody, fine. You might not be able to or available for the one that I have a problem with is meet and greet. So you get to cinema, you have to sit and wait and everything, because normally, ideally, we're not supposed to be doing that.
Okay.
We're not supposed to be.
Okay.
Do you understand? How many actors do you see in the UK, in the whatever, doing meet and greet? But like Niyaki Molayon said, it is our reality. Do you understand? That is our reality.
Whatever it
that
takes.
is what we need. That is what works in our own climb here. Fine. It is not easy to do it because you have to stand, because people need to understand that it's not every time that an actor or a celebrity or whatever feels like smiling or feels like taking a picture.
You might be having a very rough day.
You might look at it, it's not just a picture. It's not, but guy, do you know what mood he's in? Do you know if he even feels like smiling or even like hugging? There's some people they don't even know how to relate with people. So just come and just grab you. And you just look at
you're having a rough day.
Do you understand? Even if you're not having a rough day,
or you probably like today now that you have done, sets, back-to-back sets for some weeks.
As in, it's crazy. The reason we're sitting here doing this interview today is because you're an amazing person.
Thank you.
The way you talk, you are so respectful.
Thank you.
You are so, I don't get choice.
Yeah.
I said today, I was not feeling. I just had to say today because I know, because from tomorrow, my schedule, anything can happen.
Yeah.
You need to understand that these guys are human beings. Some don't even have their life together as much as you think. Some are facing challenges, some are facing whatever.
True.
So don't feel that they like the spotlight. They always want, they are in the spotlight, but not every one of us really likes that. For me, as in, I could care less. I swear to God. If there was a way I could do this my profession, get the exposure my job needs, when you had the people in the job,
get the money,
get more. Bro, are you there? Of course, now the money.
We are there now, the money.
But I can still waka, can still stroll out there, buy bolly on the roadside. But I used to do it before. In fact, I still do it once more, but it's a bit harder now.
It's harder, yeah.
You understand?
Because you have a lot of
then,
work.
When I go enter and I go sit down with Mala, chop Indomie for I go do all that. Like I just want to just enter some. I love going to the cinema to watch movies. But I can't. So because anytime you show up, they will think you are there for meet and greet. That's why when they now say, this one no beginning call. So people are disturbing you. They're like, they want to. I just want to just sit down there and just, stay at the back. Maybe just make one stupid comment without anybody looking at it. Femi Brand said, just some idiot just said something stupid in the cinema. You understand?
I'm telling you.
But it is what it is. And we thank God for what we have. And we're grateful.
I'm glad we had this conversation. So, bros, thank you very much. Any parting words?
I just like to thank everybody who have been with me all through this journey. and you guys came in, joined the train at different stations, at different points in my career. I really appreciate every one of you. There have been some funny things that have come online recently and all that, but I have amazing people in my corner, people that will always call and say, I'm like, I concentrate more on people that celebrate me, on people that celebrate my work. Like I say every time that the only thing I owe anybody is my work. That's the only thing I owe anybody. I don't owe anybody any information about my family or my whatever. It's my personal life, and I still have a right to a personal life.
Oh yeah.
And we need to understand that every celebrity still have a right to their personal life.
True.
So that's why I blame the celebrities that put their personal life out there. Then when the people now use it and now they now start complaining, it is what you give people that they will feed on. When something happen and I say I have nothing to say, please, it's not me being disrespectful. It's not me being insensitive to anybody's whatever, but it's me also telling you that some stuff are just my business. They are not your business. When people say that we have a right to know, no, you don't have a right to know shit. The only thing you have a right to know is about my work. Okay, why did he act that role? And why did he do that? Why did he call this and this? And because you pay to watch it, but you are not paid to watch my personal life, man. So, did I come and send ticket to you to come and watch my personal life? Did I send ticket to you to come and watch my personal life?
Ladies and gentlemen, you just checked out a very, very explosive episode of Movies Uncut. And personally, I've learned so much from this particular episode. For those of you who are watching the show for the very first time, please, make sure you subscribe. Thank you so very much for watching, and see you next time.
Hiba!
So, bros, before you go, just help us